Here's Harmon. And loose ball out to Cargol. Now here's Castro with the window. And Fiso the rebounds. Great pass by Santa Maria. Finley hands it off. San Francisco stays in the player-to-player D. A bullet by Green. Now Green open outside the free throw line. And the rebound goes to Megan McIntyre. Cargol off the Castro screen. Right back to Castro. That's a perfect pick and roll.
Two-man game with the empty corner. Just freed up Sol Castro to execute that pick and roll perfectly.
Well, that was touched, so it's not an up and down. However, the rebound goes to McIntyre. So technically that was two shots. Here's Edok Paibe. And the rebound's grabbed by Fiso. Harmon. Green wants it at the bottom of your screen. She's got it now. And nothing there on the three ball for Fiso. Now, Sol Castro has made an impact so far for San Francisco. 5 points, 3 rebounds, and Megan McIntyre with the bucket. And timeout Pepperdine with 2:24 to go. We will keep it here. Quick look at the numbers to start. The San Francisco run is now 11-1. And, you know, we kind of joked. We said that one on the scoreboard was a little lonely after Candy split up Paibe, split a pair of free throws.
And not only are you on an 11-1 run yourself, but Pepperdine is 0 of their last 7 field goals. So when you're limiting them on defense, it's really giving the Dons the opportunity to push in transition. That's where a lot of these looks have opened up for them, most notably in that last possession where Megan McIntyre got the layup. But neither team has made a three-pointer yet this game.
Yeah, San Francisco 0 of 5, Pepperdine 0 of 7.
And number 12, Shorna Preston, checked in during the break for Pepperdine.
Shorna Preston, who hit 1,000 points on Thursday, just passed it off for Pepperdine to Fiso. Preston again. And Preston's got a little room to work. Here's Guinea. And that's the first 3 of the night.
Number 2, Ellie
And the first field goal for Pepperdine in a while. Ends a more than 5-minute scoring drought for the Waves. McIntyre has room. Edok Paibe rotates it out top. And Nita buries it.
Smart one more pass by Edok Paibe. She could have had the shot, but get it to your shooter in Madaneda, who is on a stretch where she's made 4+ threes in the last 2 games.
Played really well in the loss to St. Mary's a little more than a week ago. And the drive there for Guinea. And she'll go to the line. Guinea's a great story about transfer portal success. Last year, she barely saw the floor at UNLV. 14 games, 4.5 minutes a game as a freshman, averaged just a little more than 1.5 points, and she's become the star at Pepperdine, 14.5 a night.
Yeah, assistant coach Cameron essentially told us that Guinea is every coach's dream. She's the hardest worker, comes in early and stays late, has a great attitude, an unbelievable person, and she's helped to spark a little bit of this Pepperdine run, similar to what she did in the last game at LMU. So really just a natural born leader.
Yeah, Pepperdine's won 4 of 5. Nada, no basket.
No basket.
Foul away from the ball. That's on Ugwa, her first. Ugwa will come out and Sol Castro will rush back out onto the floor. (15-10). San Francisco with the lead. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Preston Takes Castro in deep. And a foul on the Dons.
Personal foul, USF number 4, Megan McIntyre, her second.
Coming into this game, because Pepperdine's offense is so free-flowing, they essentially go 5 out and let whoever create. Dons really need to prioritize guarding one-on-one, because whenever it's been a situation where Pepperdine has really drawn a lot of help, they've capitalized on it.
Now, Molly Gutenbauer has rotated people pretty quickly today as Preston misses the first free throw. Preston is from Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, just south of Brisbane. And the rebound, Olivia Williams. 15-10 San Francisco. Beautiful pass by Nada to Edok Paibe, and what a sweet finish.
Nada gets the outlet pass, and immediately her head goes up, searching for Edok Paibe. Edok Paibe recognizes that, finds the open lane.
And Nada with the rebound off the Guinea miss. Lob Edok Paibe in a crowd. Great recovery there by Candy. And she did not step on the baseline. Pepperdine had somebody out of bounds who touched the ball.
Number 30, Soleil.
I heard Coach Gutenbauer saying from the sideline, telling Nada they have 23 seconds left on the shot clock, 24 seconds left in the game. So you essentially want to dribble it out, try to get this last shot of the first quarter.
Yeah, bleed the clock as much as you can. Santa Maria out to guard Cargol. Dons put it in motion with 11 to shoot. Illegal screen on Castro. Just saw Castro's eyes roll on Benny Luna's call.
Number 9, Ina Cargol. That's her first.
Santa Maria with 4 seconds. Pepperdine trying to beat the clock. Fiso. They're saying it's good.
3-point basket.
That is subject to review. So the official
was ruled no good.
So that's why they have replay. Now remember, the officials see a different replay than all of us see. There's a touch right there that stays alive for Pepperdine. Santa Maria works off the screen. Guinea gives it up for Fiso. And nothing happening there for Preston.
And smart verticality by Mourinho to maintain that verticality with those 2 fouls she has, as Nada makes the second three-pointer of the game for the Dons.
Nada is 2 of 3. The rest of the club 0-4. So 2 of 7 for the Dons from 3, 1 of 9 for Pepperdine. Fiso matched up against Nada. Preston. Santa Maria looks to work off that screen from Preston. Santa Maria is a great distributor. Down to 7 to shoot. And a steal by Cargol. Don's looking to run Nada again from 3. And Cargol in a tussle for the rebound, a jump ball. And the arrow points to the Dons, but you got to like the aggressive play there by Fiso and Cargol.
Both pursuing the rebound. And there was great hustles, especially by Cargol, because if Fiso would have gotten that basketball, it would have been an easy transition, because no Don was quite over the half-court line.
Yeah, Pepperdine had covered about a third of the court at that point. Here's Edok Paibe. Gets the roll. Edok Paibe has 7 to lead everyone.
Pepperdine sent heavy help against her, but good patience by Edok Paibe to instead resort to the turnaround jumper as opposed to forcing it.
And that's good for Santa Maria.
Number 1, Tasia
Santa Maria from Toronto in Ontario. Here's Edok Paibe and the foul. So Cargol setting up Edok Paibe.
Number 12, Shorna Preston, her
First on Preston for Pepperdine. And another free throw coming up for Edok Paibe. And the Dons right now have been dominant. They went on that 11-0 run after they trailed at 4-1. Pepperdine got within 5, but Dons have been marvelous so far. Preston, Tauschoba the steal. San Francisco on the run. Here's Nada. Loses it in traffic. And the loose ball foul will go against San Francisco and Nada. Might have been a smart foul there.
Number 3, Bella Green.
Don't allow Pepperdine to then push their tempo, head it in and set up their half-court offense. But every opportunity, either turnover, missed shot, even some made shots, the Dons are pushing the pace, try to get that paint touch initially and create from there.
They've had a week off since they last played against St. Mary's. It looks like the rest has benefited them. Santa Maria. And Castro, another rebound. That's her 4th. Cargol to Tauschoba. And Akpaibe from distance. Yes! 28-13. San Francisco stretches its lead. 7 minutes to go in the half. Guinea with the miss. Cargol. And that was last touched by Falk.
Olivia Williams returns for the Dons.
So San Francisco will keep it.
San Francisco, like you mentioned, definitely benefited from having the rest after the St. Mary's matchup a week ago, especially looking at how aggressive they are getting downhill in transition. They're really pushing tempo.
Here's Nada to Castro. Sol with the finish. Sol Castro, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Is playing one of the better games of her time here in San Francisco, which has been interrupted by injuries and recovery. Guinea off the head fake. Santa Maria. And that's good for Bella Green. Green from Perth in Western Australia. Castro directing traffic from the free throw line. Cargol. Now Nada puts the play in motion. And that should have reset the shot clock if San Francisco kept it, but Falk gets the Pepperdine rebound, and there's a travel. How often do you see a pass miss on the basket?
Very rarely. I think that was about the first this season from calling these San Francisco games.
I mean, it's actually, if the ball hits the rim, you got to reset the shot clock. But you also have to collect the rebound. Castro. McIntyre. Uses her pivot well. In deep to Castro. Castro, a little too hard. And the rebound, Green. Finley runs the point. Harmon to Green. Finley's got a screen from Green. Green for the 3. And Pepperdine keeps the possession alive, sends Falk. San Francisco by 14. Next whistle's a free timeout. And Pepperdine's going to the line when we return from this break. 30-16. San Francisco dominates it so far in WCC action.
Timeout on the floor.
30-16. You see Pepperdine breaking the huddle. And I think one of the things Katie Faulkner and her staff want to figure out is how to stop the Dons inside the lane. Points in the paint favor San Francisco, Sophia, 18-4.
Yeah, that's a major gap right now, and they're doing a lot of it because they're pushing pace, make, miss, turnover by Pepperdine, but not as much getting things in transition. They only have 4 fast break points, but just getting into their early offense and initiating that action, thinking about touching paint first before spraying it out, getting into a flow.
One more free throw for Falk from Germany, misses. And here's a push by Cargol. Dons looking for their 5th straight win in the series against the Waves. Mourinho back in there, finds Edok Paibe. Now Mourinho works her way in. A little too soft, and the rebound goes to Bella Green. Green with 1,000 rebounds and counting in her collegiate career. Kinney into traffic. Great play by Olivia Williams. Here come the Dons. Williams. Cargol. Mourinho back to Williams. Cargol. And the rebound to Green. I like Green, just the knack she has for finding the ball. Smart player.
4 rebounds already today, making use of the time on the court.
Off the Finley miss. And Akpaibe runs the point. Cargol into a crowd, and guess who made the play there? It's Green. Then a blocking foul on Williams. She obstructed Finley. Dons had a foul to give right there. 3rd on the Dons, 1st on Williams. Cargol will get a rest. Megan McIntyre comes back. I enjoyed meeting Megan's parents after the St. Mary's game last week. They've got 2 daughters playing college basketball. Megan and her twin sister, who still plays for Southern Oregon. Pepperdine down by 13. Green goes in deep for Finley. Back to Finley, 8 to shoot. And Finley, her own board, 3 to shoot. And the ball goes to Mourinho. And somebody could have gotten hurt right there.
USF takes over.
Almost could have been a foul before the shot clock expired, but it'll still be San Francisco ball.
Yeah, I mean, the reason play was stopped was Mourinho had not established clear possession. Right now, Pepperdine has gone 341. San Francisco's gone 341 without a score. Pepperdine's gone 315 without a field goal. So right now, both offenses kind of plodding along. Fiso gets her own miss and scores. So Fiso, little reclamation project right there. 11-point game, 2:20 away from the end of the first half. Great catch by Edok Paibe. Taushova. Rebound Edok Paibe. Swiped out of the corner by Green. Here's Finley off the head fake. Green has room, has a bucket. And timeout San Francisco. Well, Pepperdine is on an 8-0 run in the last 4:15. And I think that's magnified, Sophia, because San Francisco's gone more than 4.5 minutes without a score.
Exactly, and even though it's still a 9-point lead for the Dons, it feels like a lot less because of this run that Pepperdine has put together, accompanied by the lack of offensive production for San Francisco. But Pepperdine defensively is really sitting on these drives by the Dons. They're showing a lot of bodies, heavy help, and in the gap, trying to prevent them from getting clean looks in the paint. That's led to a couple of turnovers that Pepperdine capitalized on.
So 2 minutes to go in the half. And kind of, you know, the textbook for Pepperdine, you're down big and just scratch your way ahead and see how close you can get it. It's kind of the trick. You want it inside of 10 going into the half. You've already accomplished that. Now San Francisco, to restore confidence, needs a bucket and gets it. Megan McIntyre set up well by Mourinho. Back to an 11-point Dons lead. Kept alive by Finley. Green. Santa Maria. Fiso. And the three for Falk, not there. Nada giving it up to McIntyre. Megan very conscious of what Molly Gudenbauer is instructing from the bench and also the time remaining here. Dons have an 11-point lead with 1 minute to go in the half. Edok Paibe has it stripped.
That's that heavy help that Pepperdine is really showing against paint penetration.
Falk with the lay-in. And San Francisco's turned it over 4 times in the last 5:43. Gets Pepperdine back within 9. Nada's got a screen from Mourinho, and Nada, that did not hit the iron. Jump ball will go to Pepperdine. So Pepperdine can play for a last shot here.
Take another look here. Santa Maria really getting in there, forcing the jump ball against the taller Mourinho.
Santa Maria will walk it up. Waves can work for the last shot. Dons looking to get a stop. Big swing here. Could be a 6-point game with a triple. Fiso with 7. Into the corner. 3-ball Finley. Way too hard. Big rebound Edok Paibe. And a whistle before play stopped. Fouls on Pepperdine. And it's going to mean very little because finish in the top 5 for the 6th year in a row. That would be a big accomplishment for a team that was all new back in November. Edok Paibe, one of those newbies from November, having a great year. Mourinho back to Edok Paibe. Edok Paibe, yes. Candy has 16 to lead all comers.
And she normally doesn't pop and pull from the 3-point range. I think that was one of the more first ones that we've seen from her this season, but just another area of her game that continues to develop.
Nada stole it, lost the handle, recovered, and now Shova. Beautiful scoop and score. Shova breaks an 0 of 3 from the floor. The Dons score the first 5 points of the third. And an answer from Falk. So Falk from Germany, grew up just east of Hanover. Now Mourinho in the block. Rebound Fiso. Falk gives it up to Guinea. Guinea has been fantastic this year. So is Santa Maria. And she gets turned away inside by Edok Paibe, but the Waves will keep the ball. Dons have 3 of their last 4 on the road. They go to Pacific and St. Mary's next week. Home for LMU on senior night, and then they'll finish with a matinee at Santa Clara.
Elevate the importance of this game even more because LMU, like you mentioned earlier, beat Gonzaga, so they're playing really high-level basketball right now.
And the Dons won at LMU earlier this year. Erica Hughes has done a great job with that Lion Ball club. Edok Paibe scores. I love when teams go high-low.
And Moreno gets the ball in that high post area and just facilitates so well, but picks up another foul right there.
Will go to the line for the and one.
USF foul number 3, Noelia Murillo. That's her third.
So, little note from the WCC, today's Seattle-St. Mary's game has been moved to Monday, and that was because of an illness within the Seattle program. They wouldn't have had enough players. You need to dress 8 for a conference game, and they would have been short of 8 today, so they're going to have a little President's Day matinee Monday. Earlier today, Oregon State won at Pacific. LMU, for the first time since 2008, beat Gonzaga. Mourinho. Cargol. Yes!
That's the ball movement that led to such a successful offense in the first half for the Dons. Just getting to the second, third side, playing inside out, not letting it stick in general.
So Fiso finds an angle and scores. I like that shot.
Fiso has now 10 points and 6 rebounds. He's essentially a big guard.
Yeah, and Pepperdine plays a 4-out in approach. Sometimes looks like a 5-out none in. Shorna Preston picks up the foul that'll put Edok Paive on the line for Tim's 4 and 5. Edok Paive 2 of 3 from the line, already 18 points. And you know, there's a chance. A lot of it depends on what Lauren Whittaker does at Gonzaga, but Edok Paive could play for the scoring championship in the WCC down the stretch.
She's putting up some serious numbers, but also doing it at a very efficient rate. Right now on the season, she's shooting 49% from the field. So she's scoring well and doing it within the flow of the offense, which I think is major for the Dons.
Here's Guinea going against Castro, and Castro got a little more player than ball. Well, you know, one of the things I've noticed about her is we see the spectacular plays, the plays that make the highlight reel, but you know, I think I said this last game, you could go away, get a drink, visit the restroom, get lost in a conversation. She might have 6 points, come back, she's got 13. And she can kind of score in an unnoticed way.
And that's the beauty of scoring within the flow of the offense. And in transition, also, immediately when her teammates are getting the ball and it's a fast break scenario, their heads go up looking for Edok Paive.
Guinea from Goodyear, Arizona. Spring training town hits both free throws. People are thinking about spring training right now. 43-33, Dons by 10. Biggest San Francisco lead, 17. Here's Cargol. Count it for San Francisco. He's up 13. Santa Maria against Tough D. And that's good for Preston.
For every basket that San Francisco has, Pepperdine always manages to have a response.
Williams. And the steal by Santa Maria. Beautiful feed. And Falk scores. 46-38. Here's Cargol. Yes!
From the same exact spot, right in the right slot area. But Cargol, it was between her and Edok Paive that kind of served as the main offensive generating tandem for the majority of the season. So good to see her get going as Edok Paive always stays in that flow state.
Yeah, the Dons now 7 of 8 from the floor this quarter, 89%, 50-38. But Pepperdine's also shooting well, 5 of 7. Nothing there for Guinea. Rebound Cargol. She's got Edok Paive ahead. Now goes to Olivia Williams. Williams, the finish. Castro bottled up. Cargol off the head fake. Williams, yes! It's good to see Olivia Williams get her scoring going.
And it'll be important in this matchup specifically for the season in general because she's another big guard. And when you're going up against a Pepperdine team that is 1 through 5, almost big guards, she's a really important person to have on the floor.
Yeah, Pepperdine takes a timeout even with a freebie coming. 4:56 to go in the third. Dons by 15 on ESPN+. And you might notice that the Dons cheerleaders are wearing pink right now. Both teams have accessories with pink today. It's part of the fight against breast cancer and honoring longtime North Carolina State coach, the late Kay Yao, who battled breast cancer for several decades. And great cause. We're all united against cancer no matter what uniform we wear.
Definitely a great nationwide initiative for women's basketball to always implement these play games, just bring awareness to breast cancer.
And it was great to see a survivor recently, and Gonzaga head coach Lisa Fortier, and we'll see you on the other side of this break.
As an official sponsor of the NFL, Jersey Mike's wants you, Eli Manning, to be our new spokesperson.
I'm in. I love Jersey Mike's.
Hold on. Jersey Mike's new spokesperson? You're stealing my job.
I don't want to steal anything.
Lies. Eli's.
I just love these subs.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer. He's very prompt.
Jersey Mike, a sub above.
Hey, that's my line. A sub above.
Get ready, Hoop fans. West Coast Conference basketball is back in Las Vegas.
March 5th to the 10th at Orleans Arena.
How clutch is that?
In the West Coast Conference, we play with passion.
Nothing's given.
Everything's earned. Who will be the last one standing?
Unbelievable!
We'll see you in Vegas at the Credit Union 1.
WCC Basketball Championship.
We rise in the West.
Provident Credit Union is rooted in education and is proud to be the official credit union for USF. Making your life easy is what Provident Credit Union is all about, like our Super Reward Checking. It's absolutely free checking that pays you high dividends, and there are no ATM or monthly service fees. Zero. To get started, visit one of our many Bay Area locations or go online to providentcu.org/USF. Get the official University of San Francisco checking account that pays you money from Provident Credit Union.
Clutch seats. Get in on the action. Don't miss the save. Scoring tickets has never been easier. Get your tickets now at soldout.com. Soldout.com is a proud partner of the West Coast Conference.
Credit Union One, the official credit union of the West Coast Conference, offers the best of everyday banking. CU1 members gain access to competitive products like high-yield checking, dedicated financial wellness resources to help you build a strong foundation for the future, and nationwide access to 24/7 digital and mobile banking and an expansive network of 90,000 ATMs from coast to coast. Discover better banking for all at cu1.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
CC scoring update. Portland 43, Santa Clara 35, 6:23 to go in the third quarter of their game. Portland on a 6-0 run right now. Two of the top 5 clubs in the WCC meeting. This one right here could decide who finishes 6th or 7th. 6 to shoot for Pepperdine. Green and deep, and she'll go to the line.
It was good help defense initially, but just a little late coming over, weren't established. But that foul is going to go on Mourinho, giving her her 4th.
Yeah, so Castro back. Bella Green to the free throw line. Bella is averaging 6 points a ball game. She's from Perth in Western Australia. Started her collegiate career at St. Francis College in Brooklyn. Home of the Terriers. They no longer play Division I sports. But I got to get a little plug in. My grandmother graduated from St. Francis. She was on like the 20-year plan, but she graduated.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah. She was very proud to be a Terrier. 53-40. Dons lead it, but Pepperdine has a chance here on the turnover. So far, the third quarter split favors the Dons, 21-17. Falk. Harmon. Great job there to knock it loose by Nada. Open look for Guinea. And just short, Castro muscles in for that rebound. That's her 8th. 7 points, 8 rebounds for Castro. I think it's safe to talk about double-double potential for her.
Definitely. She's been a huge piece off the bench for the Dons, an area that they usually don't get a whole lot of production from.
Counter to the foul. Well, that'll get her to 9 points. And Castro hits a free throw here, and she's just 2 rebounds away from a double-double. Castro playing the best game of her graduate season here at San Francisco. Castro from Rio, Colorado, and Argentina. 56-40. Dons nearly matching their biggest lead of the evening. Here's Green. High risk pass, Guinea with the recovery. Guinea sandwich, Green for 3. Counted for Pepperdine.
Pepperdine is always so persistent in running through their offense that shots like that always just manage to happen for them.
And the answer comes from Nada. Well, if you're San Francisco, you got to like that. Fiso, short. Big rebound by Green and a beautiful shot. Green, 1,000 rebound career. St. Francis, Western Florida, and now Pepperdine. Nada off the mark. McIntyre for the putback, and Megan's going to the line.
McIntyre this whole season has really been a solid rebounding guard, especially for those long boards where you don't quite know where it's going to bounce. It's an out-of-area rebound. She always managed to track them down, and that time opportunistic in getting herself to the free throw line.
McIntyre on the year, shooting 61% from Garden Grove. She grew up in the shadow of the Matterhorn in Orange County. And Williams rushes to the rebound. Called out of bounds by fellow Orange County resident Benny Luna. Today's lead official lives in Anaheim. You know what Anaheim means in German?
I do not know.
Anna's home. And Anaheim along the Santa Ana River and next to Santa Ana. And Pepperdine will go to the line. Fiso. Fiso's having a good game, 10.6 boards. Cargill with her second foul.
And throughout this game, we've seen Fiso put the ball on the ground, get into maybe a mid-range pull-up. But another big element of her game is she can post up smaller guards. Saw the single coverage that time against Cargill and demanded the ball.
Fiso on the year as a free throw shooter, 68%. Averages almost 11.5 points, almost 5 rebounds, and just a whisker short of 2 assists. A good all-around player. 13-point game. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the third. But the Dons looking sharp today. Cargill, Nada. What a heartbreaker. Foul on the rebound against San Francisco.
USF foul number 24, Sol Castro for second.
But this quarter has been very impressive offensively. 52 points between the two teams. And the split favors USF 28-24.
Both teams shooting a high percentage in multiple areas of the floor, but San Francisco owning the game edge, 55% to 36% in field goals, but Pepperdine has themselves in this game through the free throw line and forcing turnovers.
If you're Pepperdine head coach Katie Faulkner, you're delighted you're shooting 58% from the field. But Molly Gutenbauer's even happy for San Francisco. Dons are 10 of 14 for the quarter, 71%. And both teams doing great, but Sophia, you pointing out the difference right there is key.
Timeout USF.
And timeout San Francisco to preserve the possession.
Smart timeout there by Coach Gutenbauer. I talk about some of the turnovers that the Dons have given up. That possession was very scattered, especially with 1:36 left in this third. If Pepperdine scores again, they could get it to a single-digit game. You want to make sure that you continue to stretch and hold this lead.
Well, Santa Clara, after winning at Oregon State on Thursday, trails at Portland. Broncos trail that one 45-36. Santa Clara's gone 4-24 without a score. So another game with big standings implications. Ugwa, that's a charge. Earlier today, Oregon State wins 70-60 at Pacific. The Beavers with a great comeback in the second half. They trailed 33-22 at the break.
And it looks like Bella Green is up after drawing that charge. Walking a little gingerly, she has her hand on that right hip.
Schuler at 31 for Oregon State. Tiara Bolden had 18. At the time of the year, we mind the scoreboard for you. Falk will go to the line. Pepperdine has been to the free throw 9 times here in the third, and they've been perfect, 9 out of 9.
Like I said, that's what's keeping them in the game right now. Trying to post up a lot of San Francisco players, especially like a little bit of a mismatch with Falk against Edok Paibe.
Edok Paibe with the foul. And both free throws go for Falk. Edok Paibe playing with 2 fouls right now. Ugwa hands it off to Edok Paibe. Williams off the screen. Gets the roll. Olivia Williams. Good to see her happy and healthy on the floor.
Definitely, and her ability to create for herself, rise up and knock down those jumpers, exactly why she's getting this playing time, but a foul in pursuit of the rebound there, so that's why it's San Francisco ball again.
Edok Paibe, and that's a 4-point play. Essentially one long possession, spin by Guinea. Edok Paibe the block. It's out of bounds off Pepperdine. Well, every time Pepperdine has closed it to 9, San Francisco punches back. Dons have made 5 of their last 7 shots from the floor. Ugwa to Cargol. Nada back to Ugwa. Williams feeling confident. Shot clock to 10 for Ugwa. The spin and the rebound goes to Green. 18 seconds to go. Pepperdine, Katie Faulkner telling them slow it down. Faulkner in her second year as head coach. Had a baby nearly 2 weeks ago. From the wing, Falk for 3, and nothing there. The Waves come up to end the third, but brisk scoring in the...
Finding those gaps within San Francisco's defense is simply by drawing fouls. They were 11 of 11 from the free throw line in that third quarter. They still shot well, but it was those free throws that really gave them a boost.
Yeah, you had to shoot well because San Francisco shot 71% in the third. You don't get too many quarters like that over the course of a season. 12 to shoot. Guinea. That's Fiso gets her own roll. Counted in the foul.
Cargol initially played solid defense, maintained a very caliber straight up against Fiso, but Fiso now has 8 rebounds for the game, so she's on, or she has 7 rebounds, so she's on double-double watch that you have to make sure you put a body on and box out.
Yeah, we mentioned Sol Castro earlier on the bench right now, 10 points, 8 boards. Cargol, free throw line for Mourinho. Nada, just short. And Guinea the rebound for Pepperdine. And Guinea going in deep. Nato picks the rebound. Cargol. The Dons want to work quickly. Taushova wants it. Edok Paibe has it. Mourinho. Look out in the second row. The rebounding in this ballgame favors San Francisco 34-23. Shooting overall 54% to 34% advantage Don.
That's been another reason why San Francisco is up right now. Haven't allowed too many offensive rebounds in this second half compared to the first. Shova gets called for the blocking foul.
Her second.
Well, Santa Clara has hit its last 4 shots. Right now, a 2-point game. Less than a minute to go in the third quarter in Portland. Portland 52 and Santa Clara 48. have been 50-48. Good pass by Green. By Fiso.
Megan Fiso.
Fiso again. Just her competitive nature that you can really see coming out right now to keep her team in this game.
And a foul on the Waves.
Pepperdine foul, number 30, Soleil Harmon.
Harmon with the foul.
First team foul.
Inbound from Nada. Cargol tripped. That's on Harmon.
Pepperdine foul, number 30, Soleil Harmon, her second.
Two quick fouls on Harmon.
On the way.
So now in the same way that Pepperdine got a lot of fouls in that third quarter to keep themselves in the game, San Francisco can be equally as aggressive and try to look for that contact.
Cargol to inbound it. Got good options. Mourinho. Quick back to Cargol. And Okpaibe. Mourinho. They look to go high-low. And the steal by Green. Fiso pushing. Off contact. And the rebound goes to Cargol. Taushova and Okpaibe. What a beautiful play!
You have defense on one end forcing the stop when it looked like it was going to be a bucket for the Waves, and on the other executing that transition break perfectly.
Harmon, a big three, and the Waves pulled within 8. Here's Okpaibe, and the finish by Mourinho. That's kind of a little role reversal there.
Exactly, but again, players just looking out for Okpaibe consistently whenever they drive.
Okpaibe has 26 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Great all-around game. And I think when you've got 26 at this point in the fourth quarter, you might start thinking about 35 or 40. As an observer, Mourinho, dead ball rebound of the Waves.
Number 4, Megan McIntyre. Number 24, Sol Castro for Ina Cargol and Noelia Mourinho. Number 1, Tasia Santa Maria replaces Ellie Guinea for the Waves.
And Okpaibe had 26 in the opener against UNC Greensboro, so this matches her San Francisco high. Harmon and all Dons for the rebound, including number 9, Castro. Nada. Now the Dons 2 of 5 to start the fourth from the floor.
They're starting to look a little bit more frantic, but Pepperdine is putting that pressure on them to do so. Pepperdine was down 18 against LMU in the fourth, but cut the deficit. Large part to due to Ellie Guinea, actually. She had 16 points in that fourth.
Yeah, they really had a surge. I think they made their last 6 shots from the floor. And they learned a lot. That's what the coaching staff tells us. Steal by Falk. Falk's got Harmon up ahead. And the putback doesn't go. And it goes Green short. And finally, Nada in the crowd grabs the rebound. Team foul number 3 on the Waves. So we're at that point in the fourth where you start to think about getting to the free throw line too.
Exactly. Waves only have one more foul to give. And right now they're the team that's playing with a little bit more desperation right now. They're playing from behind. They're going to come out extra aggressive so San Francisco can take advantage of that.
Yeah, the Dons with a 4-possession lead. A little more than 5.5 minutes to go. Williams with the miss. Rebound, Castro.
USF foul number 24.
And they're calling that on Castro. 3 on Castro. Castro 1 rebound away from a double-double. 10 and 10. He's played 16 minutes tonight, so highly efficient and effective. Santa Maria, the main distributor. And nothing there on the 3-ball. Guinea, rebound at Akpaibe. McIntyre running the show.
Pepperdine is 0 of their last 7 field goals.
Castro just short. Out of bounds. So they'll stay with San Francisco. 20 to shoot on the reset. 5:06 to go in regulation. The Dons 0 for their last 4, but Pepperdine a glaring 0 for its last 7. San Francisco looks to end a 2-minute, 30-second scoring drought. And Akpaibe tries to slip in, and Green with the rebound. Castro in pursuit. Green forces it, gets her own rebound, and muscled away by Castro. That's rebound number 9.
I think both teams could afford to take a bit of a deep breath right now, slow down.
And Williams will call for the foul on Guinea.
Personal foul, USF, number 21, Olivia Williams, her second.
Second on Williams. And timeout. It's our media timeout here in the 4th. 4:36 to go. Pepperdine on the line when we come back. We forgot to mention, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. 57-52, Santa Clara has stormed ahead of Portland with 7:23 left in the 4th at the Child Center.
Ellie Guinea at the line for the
Ellie
Waves.
Guinea at the free throw line for 2. Guinea from Goodyear, Arizona. I believe that's the town where the Dodgers and the Texas Rangers do spring training. Right in the Phoenix area. gets both.
She's one that the Dons will need to keep tabs on. Like I mentioned, scored 16 points in the fourth quarter against LMU to cut an 18-point deficit.
She has 11 in this ball game. This is the closest Pepperdine's been in the second half. At Okpaibe, the Castro. Castro's got a double-double with 10 and 10, and Castro gets fouled. Castro has played maybe the best 17 minutes of her time here in San Francisco.
Even possessions like that where she's really sticking with the play as San Francisco gets another turnover. That's been their Achilles heel in the fourth.
Big turnaround here, Cargol. Cargol is going to try to thread it to Castro, but it's grabbed by Folk. Folk, beautiful pass, and Pepperdine's going back to the line with Fiso at the head of the break.
USF foul number 12.
You know, it's not very often you see two players from opposing sides get double-doubles in the same game. How about two players off the bench? That's what we've got tonight. Bella Green for Pepperdine, 14 points, 12 boards. And Sol Castro, 10 and 10 for San Francisco. And Fiso having a great ball game.
Fiso even on the precipice of a double-double herself.
Yeah, now 18.7 boards. And all of a sudden, it's a two-possession game. Castro will leave. Noelia Mourinho will come back. San Francisco is 0 for its last 5 from the floor. Pepperdine even worse at 0 of its last 10. The Dons have gone 343 without a score, and too many turnovers today for San Francisco, 19 of them. And Mourinho ends the scoring drought.
Pepperdine is throwing in some zone, trying to disrupt San Francisco's rhythm, especially in the interior. But with solid ball movement, the Dons found the gap right there.
They may have watched tape of the St. Mary's game from last week, as St. Mary's zone really took the Dons out of their comfort zone. Green. Guinea off the green screen. See Katie Faulkner at the bottom of your screen working the sideline.
Personal foul USF number 12.
Her third child, Callie Joe, was born a week ago Monday. And Callie Joe made her first flight Thursday night from LAX to SFO.
And I'm sure that has to be extra motivation for this Pepperdine team. Even on a play for K night, it's always bigger than basketball.
Oh yeah, and it's fun to, I think my daughter's first game, she was about 7 weeks old. Now she's 15. And that feels like it was 3 weeks ago. Both free throws go for Green. 70-64. Here's at Okpaibe. Goes in deep, Mourinho. Mourinho again. Cargol, Mourinho for the finish. Beautiful move, and a score! Oh, look, hand steps from Mourinho. She's got 8.
Mourinho was out in this fourth quarter because of foul trouble, but coming up with 2 huge buckets to temper this Pepperdine run.
Cargol and the Dons really appear to have benefited from a week's break from game action. Taushova, Mourinho. Free ball, Nada. Rebound, Pepperdine and Fiso. Rebounding edge is plus 13 for San Francisco, 44-31. Santa Maria, the distributor, 4 assists tonight. In deep for Green. Fiso off contact. Rebound San Francisco and Mourinho. Dons lead by 8.
Mourinho has really managed this foul trouble well. She's contesting so many of these buckets that could have been easy looks, maintaining her verticality, not getting that fifth one.
Cargol. Yes! 11-point game, 1:17 to go. Well, you don't want to say that seals it, but it takes a big step in doing so. Guinea off the pump fake. And Green with the miss. Big rebound for Taushova. Bigger steal for Fiso. Guinea 3. Count it.
3-point basket, number 2, Ellie.
All right, that turns up the drama a little bit. 8-point game, 54 seconds left. And the Dons take the timeout. And they'll have one remaining and the possession arrow. When you look at the foul situation, 4 on Pepperdine, so none to give. And then 5 team fouls on the Dons. In terms of foul trouble, Mourinho and Taushova each have 4 for the Dons. And they're both in the game. For Pepperdine, nobody has 4. Green has 3. So Molly Gudenbauer's got to be a little more mindful of that than Katie Faulkner.
San Francisco, they're taking the ball out in the deep corner baseline. They need to not anticipate a foul right away.
Lob over the top to Taushova.
Pepperdine foul, number 22, Lena Falk. That's her 3rd.
Lena Falk with her 3rd. And Taushova going to the line.
Taushova at the line for San Francisco. 2 shots.
Taushova on the year, just 48% at the line. Now this one here will make it a 4-possession game if it goes. Yep, there it is, 77-67. Harmon and Fiso will back for Pepperdine. The Waves spend a timeout. Remember, stick around after the game for our post-game show. Full timeout to Pepperdine with 47 seconds left. By the way, Santa Clara now leads it by 5 with 14 to go. Up in Portland, 67. Oop, just increased it to 8, 67-59 after a 3-point bucket.
That game there is another important one because if San Francisco gets this win and Portland loses, that drops the Pilots, and the Dons own the tiebreaker over them, beating them here at home to start off the conference season.
Yeah, Sophia makes a great point right there because each team in the conference has 4 opponents they only see once. So this year for San Francisco, Pepperdine and Portland came here. The Dons went to Washington State and Seattle, and all of those games are unreturned. Now 69-62. Delaney Miller is having a ball for Santa Clara. She scored 19, including 2 of 3 from long range. (77-67). Guinea against Taushova. In deep green, and free throws coming up for the Waves.
USF foul.
LMU beat Gonzaga 72-63 earlier.
Bella Green shooting 2.
They're now tied atop the conference. And then Oregon State came back to win at Pacific 70-60. Seattle visits St. Mary's on Monday to wrap up the 3rd to last week in conference play. And
it looks like another miscommunication in turnover on San Francisco's part.
Inbound coming from Harmon. Over the top to Green. 39 seconds left. 9-point game. And here's Falk for three. Big rebound for the Waves and Harmon. Harmon, no good. Another rebound for Guinea. And Guinea's going to the line. Well, Pepperdine got offensive rebounds there, but they all burned a lot of time.
So with 21.5 seconds left on the clock, Dons still feel comfortable with the position that they're in. But Pepperdine has been extremely relentless pursuing the offensive glass. They keep extending these possessions.
Guinea now tries to go 8 of 8 at the free throw line. 15 points for Pepperdine's leading scorer, one of the 10 top scorers in the conference. Guinea averages 14.5 per ball game. So Harmon out, Ivory Finley back in. So it looks like they're putting Finley in for defensive purposes. Edok Paibe fouled immediately by Finley. Because Harmon is one of their better shooters from outside.
Candy Edok Paibe in the line for San Francisco. She's shooting 2.
Edok Paibe to shoot 2. She's 4 of 5 from the line tonight. Now 27 points.
That 27th point gave her a new career high also.
28. Didn't call that a newer career high.
Exactly.
Okay, still a 9-point game, 20 seconds left. Pepperdine rolled it in to save a few seconds. Guinea, Harmon, you expect her to shoot. And Harmon misses. Big rebound for Mourinho. And you can cue up Goodnight Irene. The Dons are on to victory.
Pepperdine foul number 2, Ellie Guinea. That's her.
Guinea with her first. But Pepperdine 4 scores in double figures tonight, led by Fiso with 18, Green with 17, 16 for Guinea. The Dons send Nada to the line. Nada has to hit double figures, does that. And Nada's got 11. And nothing there. That'll do it. You can put it in the books. The Dons win it by 11, 81-70 over Pepperdine. Stick around for the happy recap. The post-game show is coming up here on ESPN+.